Hey guys, Johnny Bean here. You know the NAMM show's coming up end of January 2025, and I'll be there. I'll be there as content creator, influencer, and I'll be bringing you guys exclusive NAMM show coverage right here on YouTube, on Twitch, on Facebook, on X, pretty much everywhere. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. And hey, help us get to the next goal of 12,500. That'd be cool. All right, let's do this, you guys. Let's do a show. There's a story over here on Far Out magazine. So let's talk some Van Halen. All right, let's do this. What channel is this?
Hey, this is Michael Anthony right here, and you are watching exclusively Van Halen on the Johnny Bean TV. Keep it there. Woo! See ya!
Hey, what's up, dudes? Johnny Bean here, live from Santa Cruz, California. It's about 7:09 p.m. Pacific, 8, 9, 10, 10:09 p.m. Eastern Time. And welcome. This is exclusively Van Halen. This is a online show. It's a podcast. We bring you Van Halen news, talk all things Van Halen, whatever you guys want to know. You know, we have a chat. We have a chat room. Chat box, whatever that is. So let's read a story here. First, though, by the way, if you're brand new here, consider subscribing to the channel. Help us get to the next goal of 12,500. And don't forget to smash that thumbs up. Smash that thumbs up button. And let's see, what else was I going to tell you guys? NAMM show, as I had said at the top, we'll be there the end of January, and it's pretty cool, you guys. If you've never been, it's a really cool. It's a convention. Really cool. It's a really cool thing. You know, all the instruments you could ever imagine. You know, guitars, drums. There's panels. There's keyboards, there's live sound. There's all kinds of stuff. And I'll be bringing you guys exclusive NAMM show coverage right here. So wherever you're watching this, actually, if you're watching this on YouTube, if you're watching this on Facebook, if you're watching on Twitch, if you're watching on X, wherever that is, I'll be bringing you guys exclusive NAMM show coverage. So it's good. But hey, by the way, let's say hello to the top tier of channel members here on Johnny Bean TV, here on YouTube. We have channel membership, and the top tier are the executive producers, and they are currently Michael B. Your name will be on this card, I promise. Sherman Callahan, CC, Nova 9, Michael Smith, Music Therapy Laz, R Habs, Warlag, Fairfield Guitar Co., Majestic PB&J Cat, and Janice Lala. That's the top tier of channel members here on Johnny Bean YouTube station. And hey, consider becoming a channel member. You get your name in green in the chat. You get special emojis that only you can use. You get exclusive content, actually. And it's just fun. It's a fun way to help support the channel and support these shows. So let's get into this, you guys. We've got a story here. This is from Far Out magazine. And they got Sammy Hagar there. And the caption says, Sammy could do anything the moment Van Halen's sound was transformed. So this is a story by Dale Mapplethorpe. And let's actually, trying to get away from these ads. Every show I'm like, look at that. They're showing like, oh man. Trying to get away from that. Okay, let's do some reading though, okay? All right. By the way, welcome. Welcome, you guys. T-Fetch, I see you. GSN, I see you, man. Channel member, your name's in green. When Van Halen first burst onto the scene, they were a breath of fresh air, you know, with all the disco and everything. I was actually too young for that. I wasn't around in the very beginning. I became a fan of Van Halen probably 9 years later, 10 years later. So unfortunately, I missed the first the original lineup. But I love it all, you guys. You know that. Okay, so when Van Halen first burst onto the scene, they were a breath of fresh air. Their sound was hard rock, a style people were accustomed to and wanted more of. But Eddie Van Halen's playing, song structure, and energy were leagues above any of their potential competition. I mean, we all know this. Bay Area Rich. Hey, man, I see you in the chat. Dude, thank you again for all your support, man. There you are. GSN, good to see you. Chris King on Facebook. T-Fetch. And I saw Radford. Radford is in here, too. We actually play Call of Duty over on Twitch. Probably sometime after this we'll be doing that. If you guys want to come on over, hang out, we'll be live on Twitch. Exclamation point S in the chat, please, somebody. That'll give you all my social media links, and you can follow us. Okay, let's keep going here. Of course, it wasn't just Eddie who contributed to that sound. David Lee Roth was a massive part of making Van Halen stand out. I mean, ask any fan from the beginning, and they will tell you that. He was one of the best frontmen around, as his voice and movement matched the band style and made them captivating to everybody who watched. And that, yeah, I have to agree with that. There's, there's been footage that's been put out in recent years. Some of it is like cleaned up Super 8 footage. Actually, we talked about it. It's on the channel here. Just check the exclusively Van Halen playlist right here. And so there's this cleaned up 79 footage. I think it's from Fresno, California. And David Lee Roth is right there. And it's like when I saw that, I mean, I had videotape, videos like, stuff like this, back in the day, you order these videotapes. It says Vintage Van Halen Volume 2. Ooh, I wonder what's on this. Here, I'll just do that. You guys can pause the video. You can see what's on here. Oh, Donington, Hot for Teacher. Man, I was actually watching some of that earlier. Somebody sent me that entire show. Let's see. Okay, so there's some vintage Van Halen videos on here. Anyway, VHS tapes. This was the way a lot of us got our Van Halen. And then, of course, when YouTube, the internet came around, all that stuff. Well, there was tapes, too. Cassette tapes. It was actually a Memphis, Tennessee, 1988 show, which I need to listen to. I need to hear this. I've got a 4-track sitting there, right there on my desk. I want to listen to that tape. Let's see. Okay, we read that. We're trying to get past some of these ads because they're very weird. There we go. Okay. When Eddie came along, nobody played like that, recalled Gene Simmons. Of course, you guys all know Gene Simmons from Kiss. When talking about Van Halen, I'm not even talking about the quality of the songs or Dave completely taking the frontman to the nth level. I mean, at that time, Dave was the king. There's nobody. If Jagger stood next to him, it would be like, a sixth grader. He really took it all the way, the whole band, the musicianship, the songwriting. Unfortunately, it wasn't meant to be with David Lee Roth and Van Halen. The singer ended up leaving the band after the friction between members became a bit too much, and they could no longer continue making music together. Given how much of a legendary frontman Roth was shaping himself out to be, many thought that this would be the end of Van Halen. But instead, the band reached new heights. That's when I discovered the band. 1986. And hey, don't get me wrong, original Van Halen. But see, to me, it was always about Eddie Van Halen. No matter who the singer was, you know, to me it was the guitar. I mean, it's everything. It really is a combination, as a lot of you guys know. You know. Okay, let's see. Actually, let's say hello to some people here. Let's read some comments. Welcome, you guys. By the way, smash that thumbs up. And consider subscribing to this channel if you dig this stuff. If you like your Van Halen, if you like rock music, if you like music in general, okay? I know I talk a lot of rock music stuff, but I do listen to a lot of different things. So you guys know I'm in a brand new studio now, and so I'm bringing you guys more content, more stuff. You know, more guitar related. I've got a guitar workbench over there. Tune in on Saturday nights. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about as far as the guitar workbench and guitar repair stuff. But I listen to a lot of music. And so I'm going to be bringing you guys more music content, more music news, more stories, stuff, you know, like this. You know. Let's see, Barrier Rich channel member. I saw Van Halen at the Day on the Green in '78. Hey, no way, man. And a few years later, they opened for Black Sabbath in Oakland. Right on, man. Day on the Green. I know, like, you know, I wasn't around then, but I know exactly where you're talking about. I'm from Bay Area. I'm in Santa Cruz currently, but I lived in Berkeley for years. I lived in Walnut Creek. I mean, your name's Bay Area, so you know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, I lived in San Ramon, Walnut Creek, El Cerrito. So, was everywhere. Piedmont. Actually, I was in Piedmont for a minute, which isn't too far from Oakland. I think it's kind of considered Oakland, maybe. At least you got there, Johnny. Oh, as a Van Halen fan, yes. Thank you, Chris King on Facebook. Yeah, I know. It's the best show, this one. This? Oh, dude, thank you so much, man. This is almost a daily show, and sometimes a couple times a day. Actually, I did one earlier. So, I'll probably be if I can talk, I'll probably be bringing you guys more and more daily shows. You know, maybe a couple times a day. I don't know. I mean, like I told you guys, I'm bringing you guys more content. We're growing the channel. We're growing the podcast. Everything's becoming bigger and better and more. Sean, hey man. Max Server. Adam, good to see you guys. Okay, let's keep reading. Let's keep going. Okay, so Sammy Hagar took up vocal duties, and as a result, the band started. They started growing. #1 albums at an outstanding rate. Hagar slid into the band perfectly. Their ideas aligned, and it felt as though we were entering a new phase of Van Halen. One that kept the raw energy, but was more experimental and polished. And that's a good way to explain, you know, what many would call Van Hagar. Still Van Halen, but you know, Van Halen after I think Roth was in the band for like 10 or 11 years, and then so the band wasn't new. The band had been touring the world for years, you know, putting out albums for years. And when Sammy Hagar joined, I mean, it was like it was a new band, but the same, just different, just, you know, a little different. And the more experimental and polished, I can see that. Eddie Van Halen was happy with the way that the band progressed. From the first second, Sammy could do anything I threw at him, the guitarist said. It just opened up a whole new door. Finally, we felt like four people with a common vision. All of a sudden, everything felt complete. Hagar was always adamant that if he was going to join the band, he wanted to actively contribute to it. He wasn't happy with being a replacement for David Lee Roth, but wanted to be an exciting addition, helping to write songs and create something original. This meant the band evolved rather than just remaining stagnant. Hagar was so persistent on being original that he refused to sing David Lee Roth's songs. I think if any of you guys remember the 5150 tour in 1986, I've got a whole box full of live bootlegs from that tour. I've heard all kinds of live shows from that. You'll notice that the song Jump was in the set list, although it was cut from Live Without a Net. Or maybe they didn't even sing it that night. But when when Van Halen performed Jump, Sammy would actually pull two people from the audience, one or two, and have them sing the song live. And you can actually hear that stuff on live recordings. And it's pretty wild. It's pretty wild stuff. Of course, Sammy would go on to sing Jump years later. You know, I mean, we saw him sing that on the Right Here, Right Now home video, and pretty much every tour after that Sammy was on, they did sing Jump. They did do Jump. Let's see, where are we? What I brought to Van Halen was just who and what I am, he said. It was Sammy Hagar. Who and what I was at the moment. But very inspired by Eddie Van Halen's musicianship, he inspired me to write songs, goosebump songs. And that's something Sammy says a lot. He still says to this day. Always says that he gets goosebumps. You know? And that's something that was very special about Van Halen, about, you know, that era of Van Halen, was the songs. You know, just great songs. Let's see, Van Halen, When It's Love, live in Oakland. Hey, I was there, man. I was there. I was actually at this show. Oakland 95. I remember that day. Says that's May 13th, 1995. And this is from the Instagram, Van Hagar, the other half. There you go. Very cool. Is that the end of the story? I think it is. Well, there's another one, but we'll save that one. Well, there you go. There you go, you guys. Far Out magazine. Michael Tagler, channel member, says they did Ain't Talking About Love and You Really Got Me and Panama. That is correct. They did those songs. Those songs, Ain't Talking About Love and Panama, are included on Live Without a Net. You Really Got Me was taken out. They actually opened that show with You Really Got Me, believe it or not. There's a lot of edits on Live Without a Net, and you'll notice them. We'll do a show. We'll talk about that coming up at some point. We'll do that. So there you go, you guys. There you go. A little story. Thought I would read for you guys. So again, couple quick announcements. First of all, thank you so much, channel members. Thank you for your continued support for this channel and these shows. You know, the YouTube side, because this isn't just a YouTube show. This is an online. We are online. This is a podcast. We are basically everywhere. Exclamation point S in the chat, please, somebody. That'll give you all my social media links, such as X. We are live on X. We are live on Twitch. We are live on Facebook. If you'd like to help support, you can help support with Facebook stars. PayPal, paypal.me/JohnnyBean. Like to help support the channel, support these shows, the podcast, just everything, Help fund the trip to the NAMM show, January 2025. Like I said, I will be there. I'll be bringing you guys exclusive coverage from the NAMM show, including gear, interviews, parties, gear. Did I mention gear? Smash that thumbs up. Smash that thumbs up on your way out, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. And I will see you guys on the next show, the next live show, the next video. Watch another video. We did a Van Halen show yesterday. Yeah, today's Wednesday. Yeah, Tuesday we do Van Halen shows. I talked about Jack White and his new line with the combination line of Third Man and Fender. Talked about that earlier. Very cool stuff. I'm looking to try out one of those amplifiers next week. Very excited about that. Mac server. There you go. Make sure you pay Phil Collins. Oh my goodness. Phil Collins rammed right into my shoulder one year at the NAMM show. That guy, man. What's up? Hey, Rob. Hey, good to see you, man. Good to see you guys. Okay. All right. So, thanks for watching, you guys. As I've kind of said, I'm looking to do more shows, more shorter shows for you guys, So, smash that thumbs up. Rewind the video. Watch another video. We got, I don't know, something like almost 4,000 videos on the channel here. Watch another show. Drop comments below. Comment below. Van Halen. Favorite Van Halen song. Drop a comment below. All right. All right, I'll see you guys later. And if you want to hang out, I'll be live over on Twitch doing some Call of Duty. You guys want to come out? You guys want to hang out? Twitch. There's the link in the chat. Twitch. Follow me on Twitch. And don't forget, excuse me, this is a podcast on Spotify. I talk so much now. I have to keep hydrated, man. Hydrate. All right, you guys rock. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys on the next show. All right, we're out of here. Johnny Bean TV. Bye-bye.
I just want to be like, how old are you?
Hey, it's Lori Tucker and
Johnny Bean.
And we're here at the Forum, and we're going to see
Sammy Hagar.
And you're watching Johnny Bean TV. Stay tuned.
Sammy.
What's up, dude?
How you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good.
Hi,
You want to film? You can film all you want, man. What do you want me to tell you in that camera? Hey, happy birthday to you, man.
Thanks. I'm Johnny Bean. I've met you a few times.
Johnny Bean?
Johnny Bean.
Hey, Johnny Bean. Sammy Hagar here, man. Congratulations.
There you go.
One or all.
And then I'll give you mine, so come back around this way. Okay, let's go. All right. Mike. Hi.
How you doing?
I'm Johnny Bean. I met you last year. I talked to you on Google+.
Oh! I remember you, yeah.
I look like,
all right, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
All right.
He was at a Google Plus hangout.
I'm Johnny Bean.